As some of you have seen, we won Best Tasting Water for Region 10, and so that's for Florida Section America Water Works Association. And so that region encompasses Manatee County, DeSoto County, Hardee County, Charlotte County, and Sarasota County. So anyone in those regions will actually submit their water sample, and it has to be at room temperature. There's a board that looks at it, and it's all done blind taste test, and we won. So I just wanted to kind of give you a little more background of how we won with that and how that goes. But I did see that there were a lot of comments, and so I wanted to bring in our resident expert for water, our acting water division manager, Greg. He's been with the county for 42 years, and so I'm going to ask him a couple of your questions that we got for water. So Greg, going towards the questions around high chlorine. So we had a couple. One was, my tap water has more chlorine in it than my pool when it's at the proper chlorine level, along with, that's why I have to put 5 times the amount of dechlorinator in my aquarium. Could you tell us a little bit about what we do?
Well, the chlorine that we use is actually a combination of chlorine and ammonia called chloramines. And typically it can be anywhere from 1.0 to 4.0 in your drinking water. And that's pretty average for the state.
Sounds good. And just so you guys know, 1.0 to 4.0 parts per million. Parts per million, what that means is 1 part per million would be like 1 drop in like a hot tub, so the size of like a 4x4 foot water body. So very, very minimal amounts with that. Another question that we got was, great tasting if you like the taste of sulfur.
Well, sulfur's not really the best tasting. The biggest cause with sulfur in our water would be, or that you would have in your home when you turn on your water, is when the air goes down the P-trap. The P-trap can have mold in it where the water and the air meet, and it's normally an airborne spore that grows where the water level is. And that will create that smell of sulfur that you smell. The other reason could be your hot water heater. Hot water heaters have an anode in them, and then anode can actually produce hydrogen sulfide gas while it's corroding, and that job of that is to prevent that water from attacking your elements and the walls of your water heater, and that's the byproduct from that anode inside the water heater. So
Sounds good. Also, so you guys are aware, we do have well water at the Carlton, but we do treat the hydrogen sulfide at the Carlton with degasification. So it should not, it's not in your drinking water when it's getting to your tap. The other question, the last one, is water is over 375 parts per million, almost undrinkable and unsafe.
Well, I couldn't go that it was undrinkable or unsafe. The water standard by the Safe Drinking Water Act allows 500 TDS, which is total dissolved solids, in the water, and our water does run between 300 and 400 parts per million, and so we are exceeding the standard. So
sounds great. Well, I appreciate your time, and thank you guys for the comments that you have. But again, it's been great to know that we have best tasting water for this year. Thanks.